Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Thomas, who wanted the gym in its Federation vs. Zeon capture colors. So I'm using the 100mm machine gun, and I think I got the colors okay. I might have gone with slightly more metallic on the lighter color, but I was just having a little bit of trouble of getting it too shiny and not that kind of like, there's kind of a stainless steelish look to the Versus game's metal textures, and that is really kind of hard to capture in GBO2. So I went with just almost the standard gym greenish color, but a little bit darker because I think that's what they were going for, and I put up the weathering a little bit because yeah, the stuff in Federation versus Zeon always looked weathered. And that is a gun tank that luckily just grazed me. So I am going to be a little bit more careful about approaching. I think it's already pulled back because somebody else took a shot at it. And yeah, I have built this, I believe, primarily for melee defense. Either melee or ballistic. It depends on which account I was using, because I have, one new armor piece on each of those. So I think this is the one. No, this is the one I have new ballistic defense on. I think I got the ballistic defense up to about 52, which is not, a huge amount over the standard cap, but also, and I'm happy to have been right about that move, because yeah, I was pretty sure that if I could, did the big swing, I could reach the person on low health behind me. But yeah, it's not like super overcap in terms of ballistic defense, but it is. Of course, the new armor parts also have the added benefit of putting of giving you extra defense. I believe when you're I forget whether it's stunned or heavy staggered. Might be both, but it's at least heavy stagger, which I've been heavy staggered once already, so pulling back in case that is a support fire volley. And yeah, level 5 machine gun does pretty good damage, even without a lot of ranged mod parts to push it. So, and of course, all levels of the Jim and Zaku now have balancers, so the level 5 always did, to my recollection. But yeah, just that means they're all a little bit better at defending themselves than they used to be. But yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage, but as you can see, that shot only did about 800 damage to me, so yeah, that is, the gym has a lot of equip slots for its price, so using the new armor parts on that is fairly viable, I think. Kind of want to see if I can find a good low-cost raid with enough equip slots to use the new melee armor well, and just get in there and fight everything face first. But that's I didn't do that yet because I don't have any requests that quite suit it. So let's see. Yeah, these days mostly unless I'm playing with friends and like we're at a specific cost where I need to figure out something. If I'm playing something, it's for a request or for or to show off patches. So I've kind of been light on playing this lately, both because of Armored Core 6 and just because some days some days it's hard to be in the right headspace. See, got myself stopped, but it didn't do a lot of damage. Managed to back boost and tackle to get that in. Didn't have time to change to my saber, so I thought I'd just use the machine gun, get some extra damage in. And yeah, I'm going to just keep hammering that because it's going to try and attack the allies. Nope, it's just running. Okay, I think they might have decided to try and run for a base bomb, but it did not work out. So, which is frequently what happens when you try and run past like 3 people to get to the base bomb. Also, if you make it, they know what you're doing, so that's also, a bad situation. Did not manage the backdash into tackle thing twice, sadly. Luckily, though, I did survive all that damage, and yeah, wanted to get that gem while I could. I am now out of feet, So landed a tackle, might have landed the neutral, but probably got 0 damage on it because of iframes. But, managed to live a little bit longer than I expected to, so that's fine. But yeah, let's see. About 3 minutes left. We are 2,100 points up. Kind of a low stakes round so far, but, at 300 that happens. And this is, I forgot to mention, a special match once again, so the points have all been shuffled a little bit. That does mean that the fighting still frequently ends up in the square, but I think it does end up around the sides a little bit more than it used to, which is not bad. And since I've got help here, I can just, stun and go back to shooting. Yeah, Jim, of course, only gets 1 melee swing, so you have to be a little bit careful about things with that. A lot of times downswing is the best choice, but sometimes, sometimes if you can just keep people to a point where they're not getting any iframes, so you can wear them down more, that's a little bit better. And that was me failing to go into a tackle again. I'm going to take a lot of damage, but I'm going to get back up. And, yep, they are managing to catch up with us. And I missed that really badly. I was hoping to get to that Zaku Kai, but I didn't quite go far enough. But I saw that, everybody else in front of me was pretty much ready to tackle, so, I made a call. It worked out okay-ish, I guess. Or not, because I died and didn't really get anything done, but I was also by myself, and that's how that works sometimes, so. Well, basically as far as I've ever been concerned, anything you can eke out of a 4-on-1 is a net win. So that was not a net win, but yeah, most of the time if you can come up with something, something useful, like a tackle or, damaging somebody's legs or basically anything, you've done your job. Speaking of done your job, Support Fire did its and took out that Zaku Flipper. And yep, just gonna keep shooting. That's pretty much the secret of machine guns. Just shoot what everybody else is shooting, stack on damage, and keep them stunned. And also remember to reload, which I did not do, which was dumb, but it happens. So 15 seconds left. We've got this pretty well locked up, I think. Again, not a runaway victory, but a decent one. And just trying to get damage in before the end, and I think it's going fairly well. Did the big swing, but the Cold Districts has pretty good fast boost, so it got out of the way. But yeah, it was a decent round. Think the team worked fairly well together. I will take it. And let's see. Yep, our Gundam ground type was really doing well there. I was the most looked at, and I think I did 4 and 3. Yeah, so that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Yeah, the biggest deco problem I had to solve for this is that the only picture of the Jim in capture colors that I can find easily is the one on the Gundam wiki, and its beam spray gun and shield block off the forearms almost completely. So I had to zoom in really, really far and go, oh, that is some green peeking out from behind that beam spray gun. So that is going to be the forearm color.